22nd. I met up with Scott, Tracy, and Travis, and we're headed to Flandreau, South Dakota for an archery hunt.
Outside to the left. All right.
Here, it's probably late at night.
Where are we headed?
South Dakota. It's like not even 10 o'clock at night, I don't think yet, but we should be there by 7 in the morning for some breakfast and then go shoot some dinner.
Well, we just made it to South Dakota, and today we're going to go over to Pheasant Preserve, and it's called Al's Dream, and we got invited up here to go hunt with him, and I've got a couple of my buddies coming up to meet us today. We're going to do a one-day pheasant hunt, and then after that we're going to spend the whole week deer hunting.
Deer out in the field.
And Tracy just spotted a deer, which is a good sign. I think it's going to be a pretty good hunt. We should have a good time pheasant hunting if it quits raining. It hasn't rained here in like 6 weeks, but the day we arrived, it's raining. We drove all night long, took turns driving, showed up in Flandreau, South Dakota at about 7 in the morning, met up with a couple guys.
Shorts.
When we left our house yesterday.
Purchase. There you go.
First and foremost is absolutely no shooting on the ground for any reason at all. We don't want a dog to get shot. So if you see a bird running down the corn path or in the grass or something, it'll get up sooner or later when the dogs get on it. So.
Well, we're getting ready to go out on our first pheasant hunt of the morning here at Al's Dream in Flandreau, South Dakota. It looks like we're gonna have a good hunt. It's a little wet today.
You guys kind of stay by the wheel. Okay. Chances are they're gonna either go that way or they're gonna.
That's Carl Lewis now.
Walk that grass here. You guys head down that way. We're spread out. Feet up! Throttle here.
I need some of that.
Well, our pheasant hunt started out pretty good. We've seen quite a few roosters already. We're getting ready to make a push. We're gonna block on this end, and we got about 6 or 7 guys coming right at us, so I would imagine we're gonna see a pheasant here in a minute. Most importantly, we're gonna be deer hunting in this river bottom tomorrow. That's what we came for, but this is fun in the meantime.
Flame that's not like you. Normally you would have flamed that bird and hit.
Jim! Hey, you want some of that water? Some of that water. Quit!
No, backer, enough.
I heard splash. I thought, one of those dogs went to the creek with a big doe jumped over the other side. Looked at it.
Hey, you guys,
What? There. Turned out to be a little better. We probably killed 6 or 7 out of that field. Beautiful birds. Hunting here in South Dakota at Owl's Dream Pheasant Lodge in Flandreau, South Dakota. Couldn't be any more fun.
We can put the water back in. Kind of hard to have it. There's deer over in CRP on mine over there. I saw them in there this morning. I didn't see any bucks. They're probably in the cornfield up there.
Well, we just got done with an amazing pheasant hunt. We're up here at Owl's Dream in Flandreau, South Dakota. But we really appreciate you letting the hunt company guys come up and hunt. Really enjoyed it. The rest of the week we're going to try and kill a deer, so hopefully that'll work out. Regardless, we had a great time. I appreciate it very much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
You bet. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
And we put one camera stand up there. We're ready to go there. And we can put you. Well, we had a really good first day in South Dakota. Killed a ton of pheasants. And we hung 2 tree stands, and now it's pouring down rain, and we're headed to the motel. We haven't slept in a day and a half, and it's time for a shower and a nap. And some food.
Well, we just finally got into our tree stand this morning. It's our first day in South Dakota. We're set up on a creek bottom crossing. It looks beautiful. First time ever hunting in South Dakota. Really looking forward to it. Should be a good week. We got a full week to hunt, so hopefully we'll make it happen. Stopped over there. He's going into the woods.
First morning in South Dakota. We got 2 does coming already. We've got like 8 scrapes, bunch of rubs right here behind this pond. But it's weird being in this open of an area, so we've got pheasants growing everywhere. It's pretty cool. Hopefully we get ourselves situated good enough to where we can be stealthy.
Well, we've only been in the tree in South Dakota for about 30 minutes. We just saw our first shooter buck right across the creek. Looked like a pretty nice 10-pointer. Very encouraging.
Well, we're done with our morning hunt. Pretty successful. We didn't really know where we were going to hunt. This is the first time we've ever hunted here, ever even seen the property. We saw a shooter buck across the creek, so we're going to go back up to the place up here, and we're going to get a little John boat, and we're going to go across the creek, and we're going to set another setup for this afternoon. we knew that's where the buck was probably going to be, and that's where he was. So we'll reevaluate, set back up for this afternoon. We've got a whole week to hunt here in South Dakota. We're just going to have to put in our time, keep sitting in a tree, and we'll make it happen.
Well, it's 10 after 9. And we've seen 2 does, and that's about it. It's a little cold. The wind is getting to us a little bit. I think another layer's going on for the next sit. Tony texted me and said he saw a shooter this morning across the creek on somebody else's property. But we have seen nothing but cows, 2 does, and probably about 200 mallards that just flew over. I'm ready for lunch.
This segment of HuntCo is brought to you by Bear Archery.
Rooster, coming back!
So this whole week was full of firsts for me, and I got to hang a lot of tree stands while we were in South Dakota. And the first set, you know, we sat up there and it was kind of an observation sit. We just wanted to see what was in the area and see if we could get on some of those big bucks. And it really worked out. We saw one, but he was across the creek. So we actually ended up having to pull a boat out of the field, and we drug it all the way down to the river and pushed ourselves across with some sticks that we found on the bank because we didn't have paddles. And you know, I've never done that before, getting across a creek to hang new stands, and it was just amazing.
Went ahead and moved our stand from this morning. This morning we saw a really nice buck across the creek. We didn't have any way to get over there, but we went ahead and got a little John boat, and we're going to paddle across tonight. We already set a stand up, see if we can get that buck to come back by. If not tonight, we'll do it again in the morning where he came by this morning.
Wow, thanks for watching. If you've made it this far, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment down below, tell us what you think.